Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Mr. Vincent Bio and Mrs. Karen Cooney.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from them later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 30th of October, 2020, a day A2. I'm Aiden Andres. In the hours following South's final bell have been a welcoming sight. Extracurricular activities have returned to South. We'll turn to Karen Dial to tell us more.
With the beginning of the new year not far behind us, various clubs at South High School have begun getting back into the groove, hosting some of their very first meetings to welcome in this new and unexpected school year. Within the past months, clubs and activities are springing back to life in the face of adversity and digital challenge, giving students hope with outlets to socialize and create together while apart. The revival of class councils, student government, the literary art magazine, the Southern Bell, and numerous honor societies has shown the enthusiasm from clubs and their advisors to resume the vibrant activity that filled the halls of South pre-quarantine.
We are so excited that clubs are up and running again, and we encourage everyone to come join, get involved as much as you can, especially this year because we know things are so different, so we would love to see as many students in the clubs as possible.
The incorporation of students working from home into the happenings inside of the physical classroom allows students a chance to bond once again while benefiting their community and class as a whole. South High School's courage and diligence will continue to carry the spirit of community service while spreading kindness throughout these trying times with said clubs at the heart of it all.
It's going to be great working with all my students again and seeing them and being able to have that sense of community that I've been missing for the last few months. So can't wait to see you guys.
Continuing into the foreseeable future, hybrid and remote meetings will occur regularly, so be on the lookout for announcements and information provided by your class and club advisors. For the Falcon Report, I'm Karen Dial.
Good to see a sense of normalcy. Early voting has begun bright and early for the residents in New York State. With the presidential election only 4 days away, those interested across Long Island took to the polls to cast their ballot early. The Falcon Report's Kiefer Villieres has more.
New York State has undergone state-of-the-art changes as early voting was initiated. Starting at 10 a.m. sharp, citizens of Nassau County traveled to 16 various locations in order to cast their early vote. Upon arrival, voters were kindly greeted by the in-place security and poll watchers. Once confirming those of age, verified voters were guided to individual tables in order to authenticate their personal information. Once voters completed the process of validation, they went to their own individual booths and at last cast their final vote.
So I wanted to make sure that my vote was counted and counted early and correctly. And, it's my civic duty. I would come out anytime.
Despite the thousands in attendance and the immeasurable 4 to 5 hour lines, COVID-19 guidelines were followed in compliance with social distancing rules to bring a safe and healthy environment to early voters. After observing the colossal number of early voters that arrived to cast their votes this week, Nassau County will have to wait and see what the attending numbers will be on Election Day in order to properly coordinate the necessary rules and guidelines needed for a safe and secure voting experience. For the Falcon Report, I'm Kiefer Villieres.
As November approaches, also approaching our early college admissions deadlines. To find out how that's going this year, Oliver Chazinski sat down with Mr. Vincent Bio and Mrs. Karen Cooney, two of South's senior high guidance counselors. They join us now.
Thanks, Aiden. I'm joined here with Mr. Bio, who is a guidance counselor at South. So, how is the guidance office today with the ongoing pandemic?
The guidance office is just as busy as ever. We're meeting with students both in person and virtually, so we're constantly meeting with our kids to make sure that they're staying on track academically and with their college applications.
With the seniors, with the looming pandemic over their head, how would early college admissions help them out and be beneficial for them?
It's a good question. So colleges are businesses and they're just as desperate as ever to fill up their freshman classes. So we have a feeling that they're going to probably want to start accepting students as early as possible. So we're hoping that a lot of our students are getting their applications in early. However, we want to make sure that the applications are complete and well done. So no student should be rushing to get anything in just to have it in early. We want to make sure that they're thoroughly reviewed and carefully put together so the student has the best chance at admissions.
For the younger grades, in order for the college admission process not to be as overwhelming, what do you recommend them to do now so they don't have to be worried about the college admission process as much as seniors are now?
So, as counselors, we meet with our students throughout their academic years, from all the way from 7th grade moving up to 12th grade. And a common theme that we are working with the students through is trying to highlight the courses that they select throughout the year. I think the biggest thing for students is to find something that they're passionate about. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something here at South, although we do offer a wealth of clubs, but even things outside of school, especially in the summer months and breaks and things like that too. So that's what we're always encouraging students to do, so something that sets them apart from other students.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and from the entire South community, thank you for helping out seniors get to college. Back to you, Aiden.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll take a look at the first generation college talk hosted by our district. But first, a bird's eye view of the Coastal Society storage cleanout. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Dash, we have an emergency.
I'll be right there.
Ew, what is that?
Back in my day, kids used to read books. You should join the book club and get some culture and literature. Wow, I wish I had an opportunity to showcase my yearbook making skills.
Listen, young one, I know the perfect club for you.
I know where I belong. The yearbook club. I did it!
For those who seek to be the first in their family to attend college, preparing to apply and the application process as a whole can be particularly challenging. The Central High School District, aware of this fact, offered an incredible resource for these families in form of a virtual college talk this past Tuesday evening. Interested families logged onto a Zoom call with the Valley Stream Central High School Guidance Department, tagged along by South's own Ms. Karen Cooney and Mr. Vincent Bio. Also in attendance was the Princeton Review, in which both parties discussed what students should prepare for in the coming months, providing slide-by-slide analysis and expressing the importance of meeting such criteria. Preparation was a constant theme in the meeting, as the guidance counselors recommended certain tips for the high schoolers to take. Questions regarding the SAT and ACT were also resolved with students and parents, and broke down the test's importance when applying. It feels like Valley Stream has seen nothing but rain and clouds the past few days. When will we see some sunshine again? Let's hope Mamit Singh has a bright answer for us. Do you, Singh?
Aiden, we're not out of the rainy woods just yet, as today brings another wave of rainfall. You might be wondering what's the cause of such heavy rain. Tropical storm Zeta, that is. We'll receive moderate effects of Zeta's path, so brace for periods of heavy rain throughout the day, accompanied by chilly temperatures at 47 degrees. Once we move out of the day, tomorrow morning will welcome sunny skies. Don't be fooled, however, as temperatures haven't budged much, sitting at 48 degrees. Approaching the end of the weekend, Sunday will bring warmer temperatures but thicker cloud cover in the morning, and then intervals of sun and clouds later in the afternoon at 62 degrees. Stay dry, South. Back to you, Aiden.
Thanks, Singh. And as we leave you now, we'll take a quick look at an unexpected visitor in Mrs. Michelle Hoffman's 4th period physical education class. Students discovered an endangered species on South's turf field, a daddy longlegs to be exact. Rest assured, Mrs. Hoffman single-handedly escorted the critter to safety and all enjoyed the encounter. That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. From our entire staff, stay safe and have a great weekend, South.